a veiled threat on behalf of, he said, a third party, that I should be very, very careful. Bearing in mind this was a Northern Irish Member of Parliament with regard to a Northern Irish company, and we all know the horrors and the fears that came from Northern Ireland. I have to say, Madam Deputy Speaker, I received that with some considerable concern and trepidation. And frankly, I think it's outrageous. Absolutely outrageous. And then I was also surprised and concerned when last October I read that the Foreign Office had granted a 3-year contract for the sum totaling £46 million to help not the Lincolnshire police force, but the Lebanese police force. And I thought, what's going on here? I thought, this feels to me, in my honest opinion, Madam Deputy Speaker, this feels to me a grotesque abuse of taxpayers' cash. Because my constituents in Boston and Skegness believe that it's the Lincolnshire police force that should be properly funded. And with all due respect to the police officers within the Lebanese police force, in the nicest possible way, that's their issue. Our issue is protecting and keeping our own constituents safe. So does he condemn, on behalf of the government, a Member of Parliament being threatened in this way? Does he condemn a lawsuit by a company against a Member of Parliament merely seeking to secure good value and to scrutinise taxpayers' cash, as I have received? And given this chain of events, I've asked the Minister, I think there should be a full and proper inquiry into what's going on here. Who's granted these contracts?
I disagree with his assertion that the award of this contract being discussed today does not align with those principles. So I will say a little bit about the contract itself, a little bit about Lebanon, and then I will seek to wind up. The Foreign Office's procurement processes are designed to ensure that all programs are subject to robust due diligence, that they deliver value for money, and that they're aligned both with UK priorities and the interests of taxpayers, both in Boston, Skegness, and indeed in Lincoln. The review of Siren Associates did not identify any areas to prevent awarding the contract. The contract is currently valued at £17.2 million over 3 years, so rather less than the increase to Lincolnshire Police over the next 3 years, to Siren Associates directors reported in the company's filed accounts. I have checked this question with the department. The Foreign Office's understanding is that other than the fees for services rendered, there are no other payments to Siren Associates directors in their published accounts. The Foreign Office manages and monitors payments to Siren Associates for work conducted for the Foreign Office. We do not, however, have oversight of transactions that do not relate to Foreign Office work. I want to be clear with the House, Madam Deputy Speaker, that all relevant due diligence checks have been completed and deemed satisfactory.
I just revert to where I started, which is that £15 million a year, I believe, would be much better spent on the Lincolnshire police force as opposed to the Lebanese police force. And that is why, in my honest opinion, it is a grotesque abuse of taxpayers' cash.